Not very busy, having thank you very much. Good evening for attending this very special night tonight. Tonight is the night where we are launching in Harpenden the 3D Bang Olufsen BeoVision 7 55-inch TV. You are the first people in UK to look at the picture on this television. And I'm very privileged that you all managed to come spend some time to join us tonight to celebrate this new event. And take my glasses off. I see you all in 3D. This is the most exciting innovation TV since the launch of color way back in the late 60s and has placed Bang Olufsen back into the forefront of TV technology. It's not just the images you're gonna see, but the sound quality is going to be the highest standard, which will make you say, wow. Before you leave, Mark, make sure the shutters are down. Take the orders. I'd like to thank my wife, who has made some lovely dishes for all of you for tonight. I hope you'll enjoy. There's plenty of drink, light refreshment, red wine, white wine, beer. This is the most we can do for you all. And I hope you'll have a lovely evening tonight. And now I'm going to pass it on to Ben, who is from Bang Olufsen, who's going to represent on behalf of Bang Olufsen for us.
Very much for coming to Bang Olufsen of Harpenden this evening. It's great to see you all here. I'm very pleased to be here this evening. I actually didn't realise I'd be doing a talk this evening. I just came for Niru's food. As you can see, I've been before. What I'd like to do is I'd like to tell you just a little bit about the Bang Olufsen 3D experience, how it differs from some of the other televisions you might have seen on the market. I'm not going to bore you to tears with the technical aspects, but I will go through some of the basics with you. But it was very, very key for Bang Olufsen, if we were going to do 3D and bring it to market, to be the very best. We're not necessarily the first, people have done it before us, but when we came to the market we absolutely wanted to be the best. That meant to have a television that gave you an awesome three-dimensional experience in both picture and sound, because there's no point having a 3D picture and having a flat sound. So when you watch the demonstration, there's a couple of pieces for you to watch this evening. Not only will you see the image coming out from the screen and be able to see the amazing depth of field going back into the screen, but you'll be able to hear and feel the sound. And the first part we're going to show you is a picture of some whales underwater and a short film where you will actually feel like you're swimming with them. It's quite astonishing. So we have, I think, the world's best 3D television for you here this evening. It is the first time anyone's seen it in the UK before it goes on its tour of the other stores, so it's great that it's here tonight. First time I've seen it today. I hadn't even seen it in Denmark or our head office before, so that's great. But it is also going to be, again in my opinion, the world's best two-dimensional television. It's full high definition in 2D and also full high definition in 3D. So despite the fact that it's showing you two pictures to get the 3D image with the glasses, you're not losing any quality at all, so it's full high definition 3D as well. We have a bespoke panel. The television is purely made for Bang & Olufsen. No one else uses this panel. It's a 55-inch panel. It is directly lit from behind with LEDs, which very, very few people use. And that allows us to create real depth of black, brightness of colour, but most importantly for 3 dimensions is getting the light through to your eyes when you have the glasses on. And this allows us to do it so you can see when something is supposed to be dark, it's genuinely black. When something's supposed to be lit up, it's lit up and you don't have a sort of huge halo around it of grey. So you'll get very localised colours, and it has a unique Bang & Olufsen picture engine enabling it to do it. So what you'll see now, I won't talk anymore, obviously please feel free to come and ask me questions on the evening, but what you'll see now I think will blow you away. It is just awesome.
was absolutely awesome. I looked at it. It just stands out.
Yeah.
Absolutely sold, and I'm the one who wouldn't be.
Yes, she's the difficult one to make the decision, but I'm really surprised. Now she's made up her mind. She's sold out.
Amanda Thomas here for Harpendia magazine. Once again, I'm here at the Bang Olufsen shop in Harpenden for the launch of the Bang Olufsen 3D televisions. It's happening here in Harpenden, nowhere else in the UK, which is why I'm here with Ben, the area manager for Bang Olufsen, to talk about the advantages of Bang Olufsen 3D televisions. Really exciting event. Tell me, what's happening?
We're the first store in the UK to have the 755, which is the 55-inch 3D TV, premiering on its grand tour of the UK here at Harpenden today.
Fantastic. And I mean, it's absolutely bursting downstairs. You can probably hear the music and people are eating food, drinking wine. But why buy a Bang & Olufsen 3D? I mean, there are other sets out there on the market. What's the advantage?
Yeah, absolutely. We weren't the first to the market with 3D TV, and actually Bang & Olufsen doesn't have a reputation of being the first with technology, but we do have a reputation of having the best technology. So we had to wait until the manufacturers had got to grips with 3D, and it was important that when we deliver a 3D experience for our customers, that it was the very best that money could buy, giving you the very best 3D picture. But also it's important at this stage is that the majority of material is still in 2 dimensions. So it had to be also the very best 2-dimensional picture as well, which is quite difficult to do.
So a lot of people, I think, will ask the question, why 3D TV? I mean, we've already got high definition, and you mentioned about television being in 2 dimensions. I mean, if I this evening bought a Bang & Olufsen television, am I going to be able to get a 3D picture tomorrow? Will I see Kay Burley in 3D tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I mean, your favourite film, whatever that might be, it might be Casablanca, which is in black and white and very grainy, or Jaws, in full high definition, will always be your favourite film. 3D, I guess, is the biggest, the most significant change in the television market since black and white to colour. It adds, pardon the phrase, another dimension to what you're viewing, but it becomes a lot more immersive. Bang & Olufsen has always been famous for 3D sound and making being a film more of an experience, so that you feel immersed in sound when you're watching the film. Now it's our chance to get you immersed in the picture. But you're absolutely right, if you switch on Sky News, it's not broadcast in 3 dimensions. There is a limited amount of 3-dimensional TV broadcasts at the moment, but there's a growing number of Blu RAY material in 3 dimensions as well, so particularly if you enjoy your films, 3D is going to become a necessity.
It's the long-term vision, again forgive the pun, of 3D television, that we won't have to wear the glasses and you can turn on and literally have that 3D experience.
Sure, and that will be where the technology goes next, will be glasses-free 3D. But at the moment, where the technology is to deliver a very good quality picture, it needs to be with glasses, and it will be for a few years yet.
Okay, so any Avatar fans out there, come down to Bang & Olufsen and buy a television, because it will be just like being in the cinema, am I correct?
Better.
There you are. Okay, I'm here with Derek Martin, who many of you will recognise as Charlie Slater in Eastenders, but what you won't know is that you are a very big Bang & Olufsen fan, big customer. Tell me some of the things that you've bought in the past.
Massive big television that went down to the floor, all the speakers, the subwoofer, telephones, banana shaped, ordinary shaped,
Crikey.
Mobile phone, special remote control. Big fan. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, tonight I've been invited now to the launch of the 3D 55-inch screen. It blows you away. I mean, I'm speechless. I'm looking, almost touched the wow. I think I got wet. It splashed.
I think we all did, actually.
I said to the owner of the establishment, I said, "We can get behind the telly with a spray, and when we get spray people, and they go, oh, we'll be realistic." But so, it is top class, Bang & Olufsen at its best.
You think you're going to be buying one of these amazing new 3D TVs?
I should be going home tonight at 10:30. I should check the lottery. I should come back. So just completed the celebrity coach trip.
Oh!
I don't know if you know that.
I
with
do know
Brendan.
the programme.
And been all around Europe, only came back last Tuesday, so
we need to look out for that.
look out. I think that may be later this year or early next year. So
Okay, no books or DVDs out or anything?
I've got my life stories out at the moment.
Okay.
Just been released, called Derek Martin, An East End Tale, My Story.
Fabulous.
Written by my ex-wife. Warts and all, everything's in there. All the skullduggery when I was younger, and meat market, motor racing, professional gambler, dug the roads, worked in office, national service.
Wonderful.
You know me, I've done it. So.
Wonderful. Well, look out for all that. That's all I can say. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, thank you.
Thank you. Jill and Michael, welcome. Why are you here this evening at this fantastic 3D event?
Well, we're here to see Tulsi's new 3D telly.
He's
Which
very
is,
excited about it.
And claimed it was going to be the best viewing experience ever, and it's
Has it
pretty
been?
good.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic.
Wonderful. And Jill?
Loved
you enjoyed it?
Loved it. Yeah, very good. Brilliant. You feel like you can touch everything that you are watching. Very good.
Hi, Adam. So you're here at the launch of 3D TV in Harpenden. The televisions. Tell me about the televisions. Are you thinking of making a purchase in the future?
Absolutely. It's a desire because the technology is so far ahead of its time that any good choice, it would be here first because the quality will last and last. We were just talking about all the old technology and how people keep getting their cassette recorders repaired, and why wouldn't you invest in such good quality products?
So presumably you are a regular customer at Bang & Olufsen. What sort of things...
I snoop around. They can kick me out as much as they want, but I keep coming back.
What sort of things have you purchased in the past?
Mainly just the headphones at the moment, but I'm hoping to build up my collection very slowly with time,
Right.
much to my displeasure.
And hoping to save up your pennies to buy a 3D TV.
I am counting my pennies. I'm desperate to buy a 3D TV.
Excellent. Okay, well thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mark Ifield, who works in the Bang & Olufsen shop. Are there any technical difficulties that we should be aware of? I mean, can you just plug the television into your Sky Plus box, if you're lucky enough to have one, and just get going? Or are there special considerations that you need to take into account?
There's a few minor things that you need to sort of set up. Luckily with the Bang & Olufsen store, it's all done for you, so you don't really have to bother with anything. But effectively there's two major transmitters that transmit 3D TV. One is Sky and the other is Virgin, and they're in the early stages yet because it's still very new technology. Effectively everything else is available on DVD. So you go and buy a 3D movie, or you go and rent a 3D movie, you put it in the machine, you hit DVD, you put glasses on, and away you go. It's that simple.
But I was quite interested to know, I mean, in terms of the satellites themselves, do you know, I mean, have they had to change the transponders? Have they had to launch new satellites? Or is the existing technology able to cope with the launch of 3D TV?
Very much, yeah. The biggest change was from standard definition to what's called high definition. In the sense of, you can imagine a telegraph line being able to carry, your standard television analog definition. The equivalent high definition is, half a street wide, to give you an idea for a high definition transmission. So Sky's got that problem to, how do we squeeze so many channels in of that width down to a reasonable level? And the technology has really sort of come ahead leaps and bounds in the last few years, and they're able to actually transmit considerably more high definition channels on there. The advantage of 3D is it doesn't actually take up much more bandwidth. It's just the way it's transmitted. So effectively they can use their slots for high definition and then just transmit 3D down the same line because it's the same definition, just transmitted in a different way.
Everybody that comes into the shop to buy new 3D TVs, don't worry, you don't have to have new cables put in, you don't have to have trenches dug in your front gardens. It's okay, you do just plug it in.
Absolutely, yeah. 3D exists in the television, not necessarily in the outside world. There's no parachutists coming in to do your job for you, just put your glass on.
That's very reassuring, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Amanda Thomas here for Harpendia magazine. I'm here at the Bang & Olufsen shop in Harpenden High Street for the launch of the Bang & Olufsen 3D televisions in the UK, not just in Harpenden, in the UK, you heard it correctly. And I'm here with Tulsi, who's the manager of the shop.
Yes, the owner.
The owner of the shop, I apologise.
Yeah.
And we've had the launch this evening, and how's it gone?
Good evening tonight. We had a very good turnout, and everybody enjoyed it tonight. And I think we have taken a few more orders tonight.
You've taken some orders?
Yes, I have.
Fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
Fantastic.
Which is very nice to know that. And these are all quite a few of them are repeat customers, some of them are new customers. And they come by recommendation and the reputation we hold for giving the best backup service in past 37 years, what we have been doing in Harpenden. So it's a very old establishment in here in Harpenden.
It's a good recommendation. So if you want to buy a 3D television, I suggest that you come down. It looks like stock's running out fast too.